Hey, my name is Brant Phillips, and I'm going to show you how we bought this property for $15,000, and more importantly, what the plan is to get this property renovated. So a lot of you are, watching this video and you're saying, Brant, that house looks horrible. And whenever I hear a property looks horrible, it smells like money. I'll tell you a sign that you may be on the midst of doing a bad deal is if someone says it looks really nice, doesn't need a lot of repairs. My red flag goes up like, we're not gonna make money on that deal. But when I hear something's a train wreck, it is like dilapidated, ugly, eyesore, basically a teardown, there's money to be made. So come on inside and let's talk about the interior of the property and what our plan is to get this thing all fixed up.
Hey guys, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the exterior of the home. You see here, here's the front of the home, and we actually have already done the foundation and the roof of this home. We installed a metal roof, but before we dive too much into the rehab overview, what I want to tell you about is when you're planning out your rehab, there's three things you should be looking for. You should be looking for things that you must do, things that you should do, and possibly integrating a couple of wow factors. So on this property also, keeping that lens of must, should, wow, you want to keep in mind the market that you're in, meaning the submarket, like the subdivision, and the overall condition of the market that you're in. The real estate market is a hot market, a slow market, it's a cool market, what have you. But you need to make sure that you're not over improving your property or under improving. So this subdivision, this property, I should say, is going to be about it's going to be worth about $150,000. And the reason I know that is because I own the subdivision. We actually bought this subdivision during COVID. Most of these homes you see here, like these are primarily mobile homes and double wides on half-acre lots. These are all half-acre lots, or approximately half-acre. We've brought in all of these homes that you see here. And there's some regular stick-built, single family homes like this one here we sold recently across the street. And we actually owned that home, we sold that home, we sold that home, ... So we know the comps very well. This home was owned by someone else when we bought the subdivision, and they didn't want to sell it. They were holding out for a long, long time, but the home was so bad. They were hoarders, they were in ill health, and it was on the verge of being a teardown, I'll be quite honest with you. And the way that we bought it was for $15,000 was essentially a lot value, and we were just patient with them. We didn't force them. We said, hey, this is our offer based on some other comps and sales that we have in the neighborhood. And we were just patient with them. We didn't say, hey, you need to take this. We didn't pressure them. We said, hey, go look at what your other options are. And if you like those options, pursue them. But if not, we'll be here. And then they came back and they said, well, we want $25,000. We want $20,000. So, we were just patient with them. We helped, we answered questions. They eventually sold to us. So, yeah. So on the exterior, we're just going to do the basics. Our exterior philosophy with rehabbing is clean and green. We've already done the roof. We've done the foundation. There's been some siding repairs here already. Some of them got messed up. We had a hurricane not long ago, but we're going to pressure wash, paint the home. Our roof got messed up a little bit. That's a little frustrating. We're going to trim some of these trees back, but we just want it to be clean and green. There's some siding repair there. You see this a large lot. This is the back of the home, and there's just country behind us. So that's really nice. So we'll do some lot cleanup, things like that. Right to the home, and just really make it clean and green with a little sidewalk, and we'll redo. There's some crushed rock for the driveway. Now let's go inside the home. So this home has been gutted, essentially, meaning we've done most of the demo. There's some more sheetrock they've got to pull out and whatnot. But it was a hoarder's house before. I'll post some pictures in here so you can see it. It was really bad. This one though, once again, keeping in mind, this is going to be a $150,000 home. So we can't rehab it to the top of the market, and nor do we want to, but we're going to do the basics, okay? And we're going to keep it in mind. What I coach my students on was 5 phases of rehab. So you tackle one phase at a time. There's maybe some overlapping, but we've already essentially completed the first part of phase 1, which is foundation and roof. Okay, we've done those items. So now we're essentially moving the tail end of phase 1 going into phase 2, which is your major components, your plumbing, your electrical, if you've got to run AC ducts, things like that. So we're moving into that now, doing those major components. Okay, so we're going to repipe the house. We're not going to rewire the home. The home's pretty good electrically speaking, but there's going to be some duct runs that have to be done. So we're going to knock that out. And then as soon as those items are done, I'll show you some of the other areas. As soon as those items are done, then we'll move into doing the subflooring, obviously doing sheetrock repairs, insulation in the walls where it's missing or damaged, and essentially turning it into a paint job. So we'll begin texturing the walls, painting the walls, doing that type of stuff. Millwork will be done, the carpentry, the cabinetry. And then at that point in time, we can finish out the bathrooms. This is actually a laundry room, not a bathroom, but we'll come in with other items, vanities, light fixtures, all that kind of stuff, and we will wrap this project up. So this is the bathroom looks like it's a real beauty. Let me tell you, it's a real beauty. We've got a good floor plan though. There'll be a vanity there. There's a toilet on this side, tub and tub surround there, master closet there. And if we hop over to the other side of the home, it's got a couple of bedrooms, some sheetrock that still has to be removed, as you can see. But a couple of bedrooms. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. So this is the other bathroom. Just watch your step. I did fall through. I did take a misstep when we were walking the property and fell through, so that wasn't a lot of fun. And there's your view from the hall back to the living room. So this is going to be a fun one. But here's the most important thing is that you buy your properties right. Okay. So obviously, if we had paid $50,000 or $75,000 on this property and we're selling it for $150,000, it wouldn't be a deal. And sometimes, like buying homes at $15,000, does it happen every day? No, but it does happen. And how do you do that? You do a lot of marketing. Okay, you do a lot of marketing to a lot of people and a lot of leads, and you're not trying to steal people's homes. But honestly, I think $15,000 was a fair price for this home, considering that we're going to be putting in about $75,000 worth of work. That is a good return on our investment, because if this homeowner had tried to do the work themselves, rather than spending $75,000, because we know how to get construction done at really good pricing and get it done really, really quickly, probably could have cost them $125,000 and taken 2 or 3 times longer, right? And so for them to sell it at $150,000, but to spend $125,000 in rehab, they would make less money. So you have to understand the value proposition essentially as an investor, so you can communicate that effectively to your buyers. And so that's how we got at $15,000. That's the rough overview of the project. So check back in to this channel so you can get updates on this. Make sure you're subscribed so you can get updates and see how this project's going, along with a lot of others. We're always sharing new projects. So I hope you got a lot from that video. If so, click like, click subscribe, be on the lookout for updates on this project and many, many others to come.